So, I went to see the Morbius movie. It was packed. Yeah. I know nobody has went to see this movie, but I figured we'd look at some of the comments made by Daniel Espinosa, the director of the movie. He spoke through the Cinema Blend Twitter and said a few things about the movie, so let's go through them. So here's the original tweet. Attention Spider-Man fans, we have a special Friday night treat. Mobius movie director Daniel Espinosa agreed to answer every juicy question you have about Spider-Man, Venom, Vulture, and all the Marvel Easter eggs in the upcoming movie. So let's dive right into it. What universe does Morbius take place in? And he said, Morbius lives in the same universe as Venom. This is a universe we saw Venom exit at the end of Venom Let There Be Carnage and return to at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, interesting. Let's move on. Is there a Spider-Man in Venom's universe? Of course. Question. Okay, so which Spider-Man exists in Venom's universe? It is my understanding that audiences will discover the answer soon. Okay, so since Venom didn't know who Spider-Man was, that complicates things a little bit. I believe that they're going to go with Andrew Garfield as the Spider-Man for that universe. The reason I think that, we'll answer it in a second. And that's despite the graffiti in the trailer being of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But I'll get to why I think it's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in a second. Question. Morbius has very unique powers. How did you figure out how to visualize them for the big screen? And he says one of his powers is echolocation. The people that have echolocation in past movies have been blind, but what happens if you can see? Then you have to adapt. Right, that's not a great one. Anyway, Michael Keaton, who we saw in Morbius trailers, is he playing the same Adrian Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming? And he says yes. How did he get to the Venom and Morbius universe? And he answers, at the end of Venom Let There Be Carnage and Spider-Man No Way Home, and in No Way Home itself, it is clearly established that it is possible for characters to transfer from one multiverse to another. The events of No Way Home had the effort of transferring Venom and the Vulture, and maybe others, back and forth between the MCU and the Venom universe. Okay, and then he says, how did Adrian Toomes get his Vulture suit at the end of Morbius? Because if you don't know, Vulture is in one of the end credit scenes of Morbius. And he says, if you look closely, you'll see that it's not quite the same suit as Homecoming. He is a resourceful guy. Now, here's why I think it's in the Andrew Garfield universe. So in Spider-Man 2, when he was doing the room of backpacks, and you had Doc Ock backpack and stuff like that, we saw Vulture's wings, so presumably he got them from that facility. That's where I'm guessing anyway. Last question. Is Vulture and Morbius setting up for a Sinister 6 movie? Well, he is a recurring teammate, and he has enticed one already, so it sure looks like a start. Is it gonna happen? Well, we've tried before, and failed, drastically. But who knows, maybe Sony are gonna have better luck this time making that Sinister 6 movie. So yeah, anyway, those were the answers that the director gave. Hopefully you found this interesting. Please subscribe, it's completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at a later date if you don't like what I'm posting. And if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy the video where I went on TikTok Live and gave people fake Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers. It was quite fun. It's a laugh. Go and check it out. Anyway, that's all. Bye.